everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today's topic is Angel Tariel, who guides us to be the source of our own fulfillment in a balanced way. And if you're excited like me, please leave a like, subscribe, and share this video with family and friends. Let's get started. Tariel governs the Hebrew month of the zodiac sign of Cancer called Tammuz. He guides us to be the source of our own fulfillment in a balanced way, and that the Creator is the source of all blessings, removing the illusion that our energy comes from other people or things. How can we receive in a balanced way? In order to understand how to do it, let's understand how the Kabbalists view in the core the idea of receiving in this world. The reason why all humanity is created is because there is an endless force, we call it the Creator, that desires for each individual to receive endless goodness. So every blessing we have in our lives, every good that we experience, and the ultimate purpose is for each one of us to only have positive experiences and goodness in our life. One of the questions is then, why is there so much pain and suffering in the world? If that force is desired to share, why didn't He create a world where we're all here just getting goodness and we do not experience pain, suffering, and death? The answer is a very beautiful idea. We are also part of that creative force. We are made of the same essence that creative force is. So whatever is true about the Creator is true about us. We were not created as in the ancient phrase, it's called yesh me'ayin, which means something out of nothing. But rather we are made out of the same energy, essence of that creative force. It's a force of good. That's why over time, goodness overtakes evil. It also doesn't take from anybody. The creative force creates and gives. So in our core, in the essence of who we are, we will enjoy giving. We will not handle well simply receiving, because that goes against our nature. There is one part of us that is different, that we do have a desire to receive, that was created out of nothing. Because the creative force wanted to share, therefore was brought into creating beings. We, humanity, that have something new, a desire to receive of that great goodness. So we are made out of two parts that are built together in a very paradoxical way. The God part of us, and that force is a desire to share, to love, and we also have a desire to receive that was created so that we can receive goodness. The inherent problem is because we are for most part godly, which means that the creator part of us is that essence that is not capable of simply taking. That created an inherent problem in the system of our world, the system of goodness. Same with different forces who governs our world as gravity. It's not that gravity is good or bad, it's just gravity, it is just the way it is. So the essence of the Creator is a force that gives and not receives. The only solution to that, if we earn, if we pay for the goodness that we receive, we will not feel that we are behaving opposite to our nature, like taking for ourselves alone. If you buy a tasty meal, you pay for it. So both the chef and you paid for it. There's a circuitry. The problem with only giving is not that it's morally wrong, but rather it goes against what we are, which none of us can just receive, which we didn't pay for. In order for us to enjoy what we receive, we want to pay for, keep the circuitry. So to believe that my source of happiness, inner peace, depends on others, whether financially or personally, honor, respect, recognition, it's not that it's just a moral thing, that we shouldn't be lazy and just take from others, but because I am made of that essence of the creative force that only wants to share and have no desire to receive, I will never be satisfied. Not that it's right or wrong, it's just about who I am. Similar to someone who's eating healthy most of their life, putting a pizza pie in front of them won't be restriction for them not to eat it, because this is who they are. Their whole body essence can't receive it. It goes against what they are now. You all have something that you have developed or you were born with that is just who you are. It's beyond good or bad, right or wrong. It's if you know who and what you are, you'll know that you will never be satisfied unless you earn and therefore need to go against your basic desires, your nature, your instinct, wanting to receive. Because usually in life, we see something shiny and we think, I want that. Or looking at other people, I want what they have. And then we feel very, very unsatisfied after. So it's that process of transforming, restricting, creating who you really are, who you are meant to be, tapping into your potential. And once you do that, now you have become more of a giver than a person that is just receiving for the self alone. Everything has an inherent energy. Money has energy, clothes have energy, children have energy. When we talk about earning, investing time and effort, it's not that a person doesn't invest the time and effort that they will never get, for example, money. The question is not always will you get money, but will you enjoy it? Will you earn that energy behind it? You can have two people who have the same car. One of them loves it, and the other one, it doesn't mean nothing to them. You can have two people that have a child. One of them is overwhelmed with appreciation, and the other one doesn't do much for it. So when we talk about earning, investing time and effort, we are talking about not simply about perseverance and hard work, but if you want to earn and therefore experience the inherent energy that is within any one of your blessings, you have to earn it. And the only way to earn it is by investing of energy. For example, a person came upon money he didn't earn. He has to find a way to earn it now. He has to find a way to continually invest time and energy into it in order to be able to receive the greatest benefit. If you want to have a successful company, you might be successful, but you won't necessarily be able to enjoy it. You have to invest time, effort, and hard work. It is that simple. That's why there is an ancient phrase that says, Yagata umatzata ta'amin, meaning if you work hard for something and you've come across it, then believe that it will stay with you. Because you can get something, but it won't stay with you. Stay with you doesn't necessarily only mean it won't physically stay with you, but it's also how you feel about it, your joy, your experience. And this is really the differentiation force between those who almost make it and those who make it. There's a true teaching that out of people who are doing something important, whether spiritual work or anything important in this world, out of 1,000 people who have the greatest intentions and desires, only 1 in 1,000 succeed. Why? The Kabbalists say those who invest the difficult, hard, challenging work into anything, that's the individuals succeed in receiving the really endless blessings from whatever work that is. There's a good visual that the sages use that imagine that there is a 10-long ladder that leads you to a room with all kinds of treasures, and you spend so much time climbing from the first to the second to the third. It takes you a long time, the fourth, the fifth, and all along you're like, where is it? Where is it? I don't see anything. Most people, and the sad thing, most people stop in the first 10. More sad, some people stop in level 9. Because it's just the way they view it. They view their accomplishment. There has to be that investment. It's also important to remember that energy never goes away, never wasted. It can change form, but never goes away. It happens in life. You invest time and effort with an individual, and then for whatever reason, they let you down. My teacher, Kabbalist Rav Berg, would often remind us that, remember, you have invested that energy is yours. It doesn't matter if that person then goes away, that energy is yours. It will manifest through somebody else. Same thing with work. A person can invest energy, and it doesn't mean that every endeavor is going to come out as we want. But we have to remember that the energy that we created, that we invested, is ours. And if it doesn't manifest, it will manifest in another place. But only if you understand that the energy invested even 5 years building a business and nothing happens from it. If you remember that energy is mine, then you start another business, and then suddenly in a year, it's more than you even imagine because you have held onto that energy from before. Kabbalist Kotzki Rebbe said in regards to perseverance, when our souls descend into this world, it is brought down on a ladder. And as we're born, we fall off the ladder. He explains that our process in life is to leap toward the ladder and jump onto it again and again, and that most people jump a few times and give up. Then there are others who jump 100 times or 1,000 times. He says only those who never stop jumping, the Creator comes and lifts them up. When you understand effort, you understand perseverance. Michelangelo, that one of his great and unique characteristics was curiosity. He wrote down in his notebook, what does the tongue of a certain bird looks like? He was curious about everything, and therefore he was able to discover. One of Michelangelo's famous quote is, if people knew how hard I had to work to gain my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful. We only see outcomes. We have no idea how much effort was put into it. We each have something unbelievable to bring into this world, but that will never happen unless there is an investment of great effort, perseverance, and curiosity. It's not about Michelangelo, it's about us. When we're feeling sad about ourselves or down about ourselves, why is it so easy for them? Why is it so hard for me? Why does nothing ever go right for me? Thoughts like that, when you compare and match yourself to others, you're off track. Angel Tariel can remind you that you have something amazing to bring into this world, but the only way that you will access it and the only way that you will manifest it is with difficult work, perseverance, and that sense of curiosity. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and share. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye!